Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave haters in the rear view, and when she enters the room, you will undoubtedly feel the glow. Of course, I'm talking about Naomi, who many of you may know has reigned as Jimmy Uso's wife and queen for over 10 years. There's the old saying that behind every good man is an even better woman, and this could not ring more true than Naomi, who I will say is an absolute treasure. Jimmy will frequently speak during old bloodline planning sessions about how much her support and love drove him to improve as a superstar, always stressing her importance not only to the WWE Women's Division, but to his career and his life as well. In the ring, there is no denying Naomi's skills. The former women's tag team and two-time SmackDown Women's Champion has the mental tenacity to push through the toughest part of any match and possesses breathtaking physical skills. Naomi uses her dancing background to constantly innovate with her offense, resulting in some of the most beautiful moves you will ever see, unless you're on the receiving end of them. Naomi is an inspiration to so many of our younger members of the WWE Universe, showing a new generation that anything is possible if you just put in the work and never stop believing in yourself. Naomi has battled against the very best in the women's division, taking on foes like Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Shayna Baszler, and Io Sky.
My favorite moment of Naomi was when she won the title in her hometown, Orlando, at WrestleMania.
To compete against that caliber and maintain the level of success that Naomi has for her entire WWE career is something worth, shall I dare say, acknowledging. Naomi has even teamed with fellow family member Tamina through the years, proving the family you choose can often be the most important. And in true Uso fashion, Naomi shows an unrelenting desire to win, to achieve greatness, and to dominate her opposition. Many mistake her smile as a sign of kindness, but they quickly realize their mistake as Naomi unleashes a flurry of kicks, flies at them with moonsaults from all angles, and then ties them up in knots. Naomi is having fun, but Naomi is never playing. And now, we take you back to the 2020 edition of Super Showdown, which saw Naomi challenge Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Unfortunately, a ridiculously lax referee decided it was just fine for Bayley to basically do whatever the hell she wanted.
Bayley's, oh my gosh, she's trapping Naomi's legs in her shirt.
And Naomi wound up suffering an embarrassing loss after Bayley used wardrobe to her advantage. Well, Bayley, we can pretty much guarantee that trick won't work again. This is your chance to help guide Naomi to a third SmackDown Women's Championship, and to do it by defeating one of the greatest competitors WWE has ever seen. Your wise man has nothing but respect and admiration for Bayley's abilities, but those abilities are eclipsed by Naomi's extraordinary trinity: smarts, strength, and aerial attacks that should give all of you everything you need to get the win and the title.
Gentlemen, it's glow time!
I got an idea, Saxton. Why don't you glow home?
No, I can't. And gentlemen, when Bayley was asked about this history-making match tonight, she said, of course I'm part of this, because history is made by winners. And I'm going to become a role model for every...
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Orlando, Florida, Naomi. And her opponent, from San Jose, California, she is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley!
For the first time ever, we have a women's championship match here in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. Bayley against Naomi. Will Bayley's record-setting reign end here tonight? Bayley versus Naomi. SmackDown Women's Championship on the line.
So much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. And tonight, she has the opportunity to make even more history. And Naomi's got plenty of momentum coming into this match and is feeling mighty confident herself.
Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, can take a toll on you. Bayley has been carrying an exhausting weight on her shoulder for a long time.
I don't think it's anything Bayley can't handle, Cole. Once you reach the mountaintop, you plant your feet and you hold your ground, no matter how heavy the burden may get.
Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley has won every title available in WWE. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi. And a huge pressure on Bayley. Yeah, but Bayley thrives under pressure. Her resume speaks for itself.
We've said it time and time again. Naomi may be the most athletic woman we've ever seen compete here in WWE.
Yeah, Naomi wants to depend on athletic maneuvers, while Bayley wants to be more methodical and fight a more classic wrestling style. Oh, man.
She's making the climb to the top rope.
Up all the way to the outside, trying to do as much damage as humanly possible. But at what cost? Naomi going for broke. And this high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion by surprise.
The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the title can only be won by pinfall or submission in...
For the victory! Fending off a 2 count there.
Still no end in sight here.
And that prevents Bayley's attack. Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, can take a toll on you. Carrying an exhausting weight on her shoulder for a long time.
I don't think it's anything Bayley can't handle, Cole. Once you reach the mountaintop, you plant your feet and you hold your ground, no matter how heavy the burden may get.
A factor to consider in this match is that Naomi took some time off to rejuvenate herself, to get her mind right, to refocus on her desire to once again be champion here in WWE. So this isn't necessarily the same Naomi the WWE Universe or Bayley is used to.
And Naomi says that after taking time off, she's better physically and mentally than she's ever been in her career. I don't think I've ever seen a champion feel as disrespected as Bayley has, Corey, because Bayley's talked a lot about how people think she's an afterthought as a champion. Everybody talks about Becky Lynch on Raw. They're now talking about Rhea Ripley in NXT. But Bayley has been the longest reigning champ in SmackDown history.
And you read off all the accolades, all the championships she has held. Yet for some reason, Bayley still finds herself overlooked.
Action spilling toward us. This is probably a good time to take our things and go. Uh-oh. Oh, what a response. Oh, a jumping arm breaker. And Bayley connected nicely there.
Bayley realizes that Naomi wants to pick up the speed of the matchup, the champion refusing to allow that to happen.
Elbow drop. Byron, you've talked a lot about this change in Bayley and how people can't believe that this is the type of person she's turned into.
Well, it comes down to career frustration. Bayley is frustrated with her career progression, the way things were when she was hugging and smiling.
It's not about frustration, Saxton. It's about realization. Bayley realized she never got the respect that she deserves from the WWE Universe.
Off the rope. Leg drop.
Leading her into the corner now. Big offense could be coming here. Boom!
And here we go. Championship's on the line. Naomi's got Bayley in trouble up on the top rope. This could be Naomi's moment.
Smart move by Bayley, protecting her title and going to the eyes.
Oh, what a kick. Bayley is down and in trouble.
Quick thinking by Naomi, looking to close this one out.
Nobody home. Bayley wisely moves out of harm's way. What's Bayley trying to do here?
What the?
I think Bayley's trying to trap Naomi's legs in Naomi's own shirt.
A great counter by Naomi. Naomi ducks underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so far.
Well, Bayley thought she had Naomi, but the challenger was ready.
Well, the champion has to find a new strategy in a hurry.
She leaves the ring, but she can be counted out here. Run out of ringside and back to the mat. Kicks out before the 2 count.
She just will not give up, Cole.
Quick thinking from Naomi. Naomi, feel the glow. Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
Drop kick on target. Bayley showing no answer for the attack.
And Naomi continues to
Rear view by Naomi. Only headed toward her title change.
Makes a cover. Shoulders up. Shoulders up.
Guys, I thought we were getting a new champion there. Well, we might see a new champ here tonight.
Don't put the cart before the horse. The champ kicked out and has no intentions on losing that title anytime soon.
Naomi thought she had her beat there, but this one will continue. That can make an opening for her.
Rose plant. And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight.
Oh, my God.
How the hell do you kick out of that?
I have no words. Not even a 2 count?
And now there must be a level of annoyance in Bayley. Annoyed that it didn't result in a 3 count. Oh, kick. Cover for the Championship. Now we did it. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Bayley's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The Glow era has begun.
Bayley was as aggressive in this match as she's ever been, but Naomi's confidence and athleticism were just too much for Bayley to contend with.
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Afa and Sikoa, without the Wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty. While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia, it was Afa and Sikoa who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler on the face of the planet. And while the two would together be WWE Hall of Famers, based solely on their work as trainers and cultivators of the next generation, their in-ring successes only add to their immortality. Afa and Sikoa formed WWE's most dominant tag team of the early 1980s, fighting their way to the WWE Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions. Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the aura and the intimidation factor of having to step into the ring with the Wild Samoans, accompanied by Captain Lou Albano. The trio formed a masterful group that was able to take all opponents off their game, be it through Albano's devious schemes or the overpowering nature of the Wild Samoans. WWE had never dealt with a team so primal, turning each match into a battle of survival. Most feared, the deadly Samoan drop, a move that has been imitated by many, but duplicated only by a chosen few.
There they are, the Wild Samoans.
These are immigrants coming from the island, trying to figure it out, trying to find a way. I couldn't imagine being these men. I couldn't imagine taking on these responsibilities of setting the tone in a whole new country. And then trying to break into entertainment on top of that. But they made it work. And that's what we are. We're workers. We make it work.
These tribal elders set the standard for all of their descendants to not only follow, but they also taught their descendants how to surpass it. So beloved were the two that perhaps no moment holds more significance to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, than when he was presented the Ula Fala by his father Sikoa and Uncle Afa after the 2020 Hell in a Cell event. You see, it was their acknowledgement that gave Roman Reigns the unshakable confidence to continue his journey to becoming the greatest of all time.
the utmost respect, love, and gratitude for those men. Because if my father and uncle don't do what they do, we're not here.
We now humbly present to you the honor of walking in the famed footsteps of the Wild Samoans, finding a tag team in WWE's long and storied history that we felt would test the Wild Samoans was not an easy task. But then a thought came to your wise man. Why not give the audience exactly what they want? Why not put the Wild Samoans against one of the greatest tag teams of all time? Why not present Alpha, Sikoa, the Wild Samoans versus Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys? And if we're going to go that far, let's do it in a tables match. Showcase that savage brutality that made both teams the eternal legends we know them to be. No pinfalls, no submissions, no rules. Just be the team that avoids being put through the table, and you will emerge victorious. And with these four men, you better believe that things are going to get extreme.
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Alpha and Sikoa, and then some. Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano and a combined weight of 645 pounds. Alpha and Sikoa, the Wild Samoans.
Here's the battle, and it's the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sikoa, taking on Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will be extremely physical.
Alpha and Sikoa, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train, it's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat. Just disrespecting their fallen opponent.
And an elbow drop, too.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. Looking to explore things ringside now. And here he is, heading back into the ring.
He's doing some dangerous redecorating.
I think the table really ties it all together.
Saves at the OEC dub as a candlestick is introduced to the proceedings.
Just one run after the other can't be stopped. Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Well, maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Alpha and Sikoa want to do is rush headfirst into a table. After all, that's exactly how you lose.
And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T in TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans to a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further. Off the ropes. I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
He's headed to...
Popped up into the from the top. stomach.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo, and we've seen how they use their heads as a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And no...
Up top, into the smoke.
What a counter!
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Right to the legs. And Alpha is clearly looking for a fight here.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior. Backbreaker and backbreaker. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Somebody stop this competitor.
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, I have to wonder if Alpha and Sikoa are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting the bell to eventually ring.
Oh, no. Stop right to the gut.
He's got a plan for that table, and it does not involve a dinner party.
This is a situation you want to avoid. And well-timed maneuver there. He's looking fairly drained.
Every aspect of this match is only going to get harder at this point. If you have a chance to close it out, now is the time.
Uh-oh, stop with the spine. You know what's coming next. Locked in. Slides out the back door. He's free. Blast off. I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track mind towards savage brutality.
They for sure answer yes to every question that makes up a scary tag team. Yes, they're rough. Yes, they're tough. Yes, they will win. Yes, they will hurt. And yes, they will not stop.
I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale.
Stomping away. Devon gets intercepted, taking this fight back into the ring. Oh, and back to the elbow. Ring rally. Gets lifted into position. Alpha and Sikoa just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sikoa, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sikoa to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and refined them into a near-perfect smashing machine. Even in the year before his arrival, Solo raised eyebrows and garnered buzz while competing in NXT. But nobody could have predicted just how smoothly his transition to the main roster would go. And before I go on any further, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I'm only saying what I'm saying about Solo Sikoa because I am a wise man. I'm a professional. And because I'm being handsomely compensated for my stellar work as your host of the WWE 2K25 showcase. I haven't forgotten what Solo Sikoa and his rogue bloodline did to me. But I also know better than to let personal feelings hinder your professional endeavors. So with that being said, since his arrival at Clash at the Castle in 2022, Solo Sikoa has consistently been involved in WWE's biggest moments and biggest matches. He's been victorious in WarGames. He's repeatedly enforced the Bloodline's will to maintain Roman Reigns' status as undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion.
I brought Solo in as an insurance policy. Solo was here to protect me. Solo was here to maintain the Promised Land. He's violent. He's strong, he's fast, he's all those things. And he betrayed me. Any man who would betray me must be a very dangerous man.
Solo defeated John Cena. Solo elected to betray your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, in an attempt to bestow upon himself the title of Tribal Chief. When I refused to acknowledge Solo as my tribal chief, you are not my tribal chief! He, Tamatonga, Tongaloa, and Jacob Fatu put me through a table in Madison Square Garden. And that led to opportunities to compete for the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Championship. It's led to more visibility with Solo's Rogue Bloodline ruling over SmackDown. Every choice Solo made only furthered his standing in WWE. He has the bloodlust of the Wild Samoans, the brutality of his cousin Yokozuna, and the single-minded focus of Roman Reigns, all rolled into one. There is no question the future is his for the taking, and that he will be champion many times over, and that he may set records of his own before it's all said and done. Few men have so quickly served notice to all of WWE in the manner that Solo Sikoa has done. Whether you want to acknowledge him or not is irrelevant. One way or another, Solo Sikoa forces you to do just that, or you will suffer severe consequences. One by one, each and every single superstar on the WWE roster is going to find that out. Solo will make sure of it. I, of course, will simply await any and every opportunity for your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, to teach Solo some manners. Until that happens, though, we are taking you back to the one-year anniversary special for NXT 2.0, which saw then North American champion Carmelo Hayes, and indeed, he is him, issue an open challenge. Unfortunately for the future superstar, it was to be answered by Solo Sikoa, and things went as well for Hayes as you can probably guess. Showcase the unrelenting fury that has made Solo Sikoa nearly unstoppable, and defeat Carmelo Hayes to earn Solo his first championship victory. It won't be easy against Carmelo, especially when he has Trick Williams watching his back. And if you make one mistake against the champ, he'll take his shot and most likely hit nothing but net.
Here comes the A-Champ.
The following contest scheduled for one fall. His
What? This place is shaking.
We never thought we'd see Sikoa again.
His opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 200.
Now this is a surprise. Carmelo Hayes seemingly had no challenger for his North American title, but Solo Sikoa just showed up here and said, I got next.
Thank goodness, Melo had an opponent chosen by the NXT Universe as they voted for Wes Lee. But Melo and Trick brutally attacked Lee backstage. Now we're being spared a Melo-bration and getting a...
And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right into the midsection. Melo taking it to Sikoa here.
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-Champ in this instance.
What a chop.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Melo in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Melo got out of harm's way. Well, at least momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict more punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo standing strong.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
You got to be impressed by both Solo Sikoa and Carmelo Hayes. They've taken NXT 2.0 by storm.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission.
He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand.
Solo's
haymaker after haymaker. Ooh! Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. Ooh! You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Bam!
Trick Williams has been quite the difference maker for... Carmelo Hayes over the last year. How many times has Williams helped Hayes and saved that North American title?
Yeah, but 10 days ago, Solo Sikoa did the same thing for Roman Reigns when he attacked Drew McIntyre in Clash at the Castle. Sikoa has blood on his hands, too.
Sikoa in command, and you gotta wonder if Melo is regretting his words, regretting his actions.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Man, what a hit.
Hayes is being cut down at every corner.
And it looks like Solo has all the answers.
Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes. Ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him away, and now Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Trick paying dividends. Ooh. First 48.
And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa drop by Sikoa. Cover now for the win. Hayes kicks it too.
And Williams once again on the apron.
You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes, might be fading away.
Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky.
Spinning Solo.
Is that it for Carmelo Hayes? Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance, Solo. The title could be yours. The face has been planted.
Sikoa seems to be executing his game plan.
And the power of Sikoa proving too much from the top. Misses big time.
Shoulders down to retain. Kick out after one from the challenger.
Unbelievable display of will in the late stages of this matchup.
And he turned it around. Hooked up. Spinning Uranagi, the spinning solo.
Sikoa just absolutely laid waste to Miller. Can Solo win the title?
From the top, diving double axe handle.
And gentlemen, we may be moments away from the Street Champ becoming the North American Champ. From the top, huge splash by Solo. The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Solo Sikoa!
Solo is your new champion. It is the North American title now going to SmackDown.
I ain't doing this one. We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase, and these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray and Diva. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together in the Shield. And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main event, the match, and the title from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart, because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns will put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE 2K25 showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022 Royal Rumble. That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
Big question as we kick off Royal Rumble. Will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins. And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
And that title, the WWE Universal Championship, has been in Reigns' possession for a record-breaking 516 days. Can he extend the reign even further tonight? Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chief never truly recovered from that now.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
Very effective.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside. This game's about winning at any and all costs.
This competitor knows exactly what they want to do. Perched on the top rope. Here it is! Superplex! Clearly the champion knows what's at stake here and is bringing out the big guns.
Roman Reigns focusing that anger, using it to get the advantage over Seth Rollins. Chopped down with the axe handle.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on. You want to wear your Shield gear? You want to play mind games with the head of the table, Seth? This is what you get. Be prepared for the wrath of the Tribal Chief.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Rollins lining up, and the knee finds the mark.
Only running on instinct to keep fighting. Completely lost otherwise.
Good technique reversing Rollins.
The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half. But Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium live event match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking Rollins. At Money in the Bank in 2016, Rollins defeated Reigns for the WWE title. And a year prior to that, Rollins committed the heist of the century and used the Money in the Bank to steal Roman's WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania. Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well, says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over, that it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment would still loom so large?
Well, looking to end this. The scoreboard!
Pin! Title in the balance!
What's he doing? He had this match in the bag.
Moves from the ring to the outside.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear.
He wants this fight on the outside.
And he's going to the top.
Right across the larynx.
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay. Takedown. Looking for the crossface. It's cinched in. This could be over.
He's in excruciating.
Looking to free the arm and does just that.
Just hot-shot it to the outside. Rollins continuing to mock Reigns, continuing to infuriate him as he attacks the Tribal Chief. Ooh, targeting the leg there.
Turned it around with a reversal.
I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is. Reigns hits it. Perfect.
The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins, donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of look, this type of confusion in 500-plus days.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
No escape from these punches. You want to wear your Shield gear? You want to play mind games with the head of the table set? This is what you get. Be prepared for the wrath of the Tribal Chief.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on.
And the forearm smash.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle. The challenger might be rethinking his title match after that huge attack from the champ. I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay. One answer after another, neither competitor giving an inch. Into the barricade. So close to finishing this, he can taste it. Ending Rollins and closing the book on the Shield will be his biggest victory yet. Roman Reigns with a schoolboy pinning combination. No! Powerbomb! The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half, but Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium live event match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking Rollins. At Money in the Bank in 2016, Rollins defeated Reigns for the WWE title.
But Reigns! That's got to be it. Consider the championship retained. I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And
here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. He's been playing, has pushed the Tribal Chief past his boiling point.
Propped up in the corner.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
And Seth is fine.
Oh, shoulder! Shoulder down here! He's on the ropes, and the ref calls.
Roman had that scouted. Ooh, elbow strike. Seth with a cover.
We can have a new champ here. Strong kick out from the resilient champion.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
Rollins from up high. Here we go. All the way down to the floor.
That didn't look good at all. A ringside doctor's on hand if needed.
Kick to the gut by Rollins. Up high. Down low with the stomp. The challenger comes up big.
Going for the cover. Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
Unbelievable. Kick out at 1.
Unbelievable, more like inhuman.
And guys, on most nights, Rollins would have just ended this, but not tonight.
Crushing impact in the corner, and an elbow for good measure.
Placing him in the corner here.
Reigns delivers the Superman punch. Not done yet.
And a thunderous spear. The champ might have just sealed things.
Looking for the pin.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion,
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking. I'm the chief now! Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the WarGames. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if WarGames was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's rogue bloodline, no honorary uses. It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's WarGames match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, WarGames officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the WarGames begin!
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline.
The original bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new bloodline are destroying what was built. This and gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline WarGames. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight.
Dragged around into a neck breaker.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside the structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for WarGames as Roman's crew. A lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
Now, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside WarGames. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure. Big right hand from main event. And Jey Uso having a little fun with another.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jey, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later. Oh, man, Jacob Fatu just got busted up. Bang!
And clearly going after his core to slow him down. Jacob Fatu's able to dodge that.
Boom! A forearm smash! Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Blood.
Oh, spear! Jey nailed all of it.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant.
Yes, the trash can connects. Talk about taking out the trash. On the road, now entering the fray. Bloodline WarGames.
Taken. That one's going to leave a welt. And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll.
Gets lifted into position. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance from Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member knew is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the Tribal Chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Through the table! Table's broken in half. Don't worry, though, there might still be more around here somewhere. From the top! Absolutely spiked DDT!
That'll be a bit tough for Jey to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jey has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jey has the title wins and big victories that earn him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new Bloodline, he will truly be the main event of WarGames.
Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off. He's made jig. There's a setup in the corner of the ring.
OG Bloodline.
What's Jacob Fatu's intentions here?
Oh, what a DDT. Wow. And it can be all over for Jey.
Climbing into the ring, pretty much entering a war zone.
Old Bloodline, new Bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true Bloodline.
Oh, what a kick.
Trampling the opposition.
Oh, jeez. Nasty kick in the face. So the Sikoa leader of the new Bloodline has called himself the head of the table, called himself the Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
The Solo is growing in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Uso,
now looking at Jey.
Jey can seal it here.
The teams are squared up, but he doesn't think that's enough, apparently. And guys, this is what WarGames is all about. Both Bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE. One wicked attack after another.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the top rope.
And now here's Jimmy Uso.
Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa?
Anything can happen in WWE, and this audience is seeing that firsthand.
the entire...
Sami Zayn. Sami's a hard up. What do you think Sami's going to do here?
Sami Zayn, opponent, looking for a suplex. Oh, no. Shot and brain buster. Top turnbuckle.
Business here is all but over.
Oh, man. Adding more injury to injury with that hammer.
Entering even more dangerous territory. Scaling the WarGames. Uso counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided.
Will Jay end this?
Hold on here. What good reason does he have to be climbing up the cage now? And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline WarGames. Jay ready to end things.
Things could get ugly. Top rope. Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
This whole building is shaking.
Matches like this are what it's all about. Super kick.
Ooh, what a jumping headbutt. Ooh, that hurt.
Sent him clear into the other ring.
Super kick.
Taken down by the neck.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Roman Reigns with a schoolboy pinning combination. No!
And taking even more damage to his head here. He might want to start protecting himself better.
That was just malicious. Insulting.
Even more attacks to the neck and head area.
A dangerous target to have your sights set on for sure.
And clearly some targeted offense going his way there.
Going after your opponent's head is brazen, but very effective.
New entrant about to come in, and not a moment too soon.
And now the new Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline WarGames. Rapid fire.
Spear! Jimmy with a game ender.
Even in the teams are looking out of the ring for a little extra insurance. And well-timed maneuver there. That impacts for Roman Reigns. Going to leave a mark, and he's got to be seeing stars right about now.
Either stars or he's seeing double.
Top rope. And now Jimmy Uso.
Is Sonny closing this out?
He's going on the apron. He must certainly have a plan here. On the top. What's he gonna do here? Oh, that hurt. With the final entry now in the structure, this match has officially begun. Submission. Who will be the one to fall? And WarGames.
He is stalking, waiting for his moment to attack.
I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys. Now Reigns.
That could put Solo down for good.
And with every additional hit to the head, you wonder if he should stay in this fight.
That's up to him and the referee. But I agree, this is concerning.
And in the top turnbuckle, that first up turn. He's in a bit of a... Here we go again. Suplex into the neck breaker. Shoulders are down. Jacob's got to kick out. Keeps his team alive. What a save. Climbing up the WarGames steel structure. Better be careful. Uso. And it's Jey Uso.
Jay nailed all of it.
Reigns turns that.
It could have been a Tonga. And look out. Here it comes.
Can Reigns recover from that?
Zayn trying to close this out. A kick out at two.
This is insanity.
Did you expect anything less?
Top rope. Uso with the Uso splash. Will Jay take advantage?
He knows the goal is to win the match, right?
Yeah, what's he... There we go. Hoping that was enough. Was it?
Roman's original Bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
The following contest is the men's war.
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the WarGames structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more WarGames experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. Down, punch right to the face. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Not looking good in this position.
Driven down with a Samoan driver.
He's taking a bit of damage from these blows.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opens people's eyes to Jacob Fatu.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
As if the numbers advantage wasn't enough, looking under the ring for a weapon now. Wow, what a chop, like a frying pan. He's already bringing the numbers advantage, but he wants something more.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
And walking through the structure door, this is where nightmares become reality.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the Tribal Chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Before WarGames officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school Bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE can handle the new Bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Uzi, and work as a real team. Just one last time. Sledgehammer right to the gut.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage.
What's Jacob Fatu's intentions here?
DDT! And it can be all over for Jay.
Steel chair to the temple.
Golly. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in WarGames.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl
To the sky. Down on the ground, getting pummeled by the hand.
both wrists setting up again.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
And Tonga Loa close things out. Jacob about to end it.
Blast off.
That's using your head. And guys, this is what WarGames is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which up high, from the top, absolute decimation. That table became particle board.
He's absorbing a lot of damage here. And what a maneuver we just saw there.
This will turn your lights out in a hurry. Samoan driver.
What a raucous crowd here tonight.
Over and over. So much aggression.
The next entrant incoming to even up the odds. Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies and some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title win. Both wrists captured.
Man, knee strike.
Tonga Loa put a stamp on this one.
Jumping DDT.
Tonga's looking to wrap this one up.
Big forearm. Trying to go for it again.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
DDT. Does Jimmy have any fight?
Tonga setting it up. Here it comes. Tonga twist.
Victory nearly in hand for Tonga.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver.
Both wrists captured.
And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant.
So Sammy with a big boot.
Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline WarGames.
Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
Jacob Fatu on the top. Double axe handle connects. Fortune favors the bold. These risks lift off.
And Tama Page for leaving an opening.
And entering into an absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they need.
Running FTO plants.
Nicely done.
Choosing to go after the head now. Interesting strategy.
Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch.
And Jimmy realizing he's not the only one in this match willing to do anything it takes.
Yeah, Jacob looked confident going on the attack.
Big back body drop. Oof. Kick.
Fillet your chest. He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
Right to the ribs. Clock counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters. Sikoa, spinning solo.
Winding up. Samoan spike. Now Solo needs to end this.
Landing a big hit without handling. Turns it around. Hoisted up. Suplex. Has Jimmy in his grip.
Tama could end it there. He's looking for yet another exclamation. Down by the DDT. Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it? Winding up. Samoan spike. Sikoa might have just finished things.
From the middle. Looks like that really got him there. Now propped up.
And that can vanquish Tom.
Makes the cover.
Oh, he makes the biggest save of the night.
And looking at Jey Uso.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neckbreaker. Beautiful.
Wasting no time. Into the cover. And a strong kick out at one.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
You saw that being targeted.
He begins to climb the wall of the WarGames cage. Incoming. Now with the cover.
That's gotta be it.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Shoulders are down.
He breaks the point.
Oh, wow. Made the save there.
That could have been it. And that was an expertly.
Into the cover.
Their feet are on the ropes. Come on.
Tama Loa put a stamp on this one. Tama could end it there.
Kicks out.
Solo Sikoa lining it up. Samoan spike.
That's one for Sikoa before.
Lifted and completely helpless here. And Sammy in a penny predicament. And now Tama Tonga. And Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true bloodlines.
Here are your winners. Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into two groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach, and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan, finding even more success. The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit. Perhaps their most infamous moment saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa both loved to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK all-day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully demonstrate the superiority to their opponents. And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez. So get out there and showcase the tag team mastery that the Islanders used to terrorize their opponents. Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry, no one will hold you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them, because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night. The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can find.
And their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, and a combined weight of 499 pounds, Tama and
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan.
Big back body drop. What elevation.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about it.
Are you kidding me, Seth?
And what's this?
Why'd he do that? What's going on?
And Ford's resolve might be wavering here.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated, because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus, and you start to make mistakes.
There's a little bit of room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high.
Gets squished with that. A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with this stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
Oh, devastating. It's got to be demoralizing when you're the combatant on the wrong side of the double team. Maybe you want to rework the game plan about now.
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
He may have just slowed Angelo down a bit there. Tama carrying the momentum in this match.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here. Sky-high monkey flip.
Ooh, elbow strike.
And that canceled out Tama's offense.
Dawkins with a spear.
And here's a cover. Gets the shoulder up after 1.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
And saw what was coming there. We're watching 2 great teams at work right now, but with the talent of this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Oh, scoreboard! Shoulders down here! And he goes for the pin. Cover, cover! And he easily stops the ref's count.
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out. Put into the corner. What could be next? From the top, blockbuster.
And into the count. Getting the shoulder up before 2.
Still no end in sight here.
Trying to debilitate the capability to stand.
And there's possibly an example of Tama underestimating his opponent.
Even on the attack, Montez just has that swagger.
He answers right back. Oh, clothesline! Tag Bay double team. Gonna send their opponent across the ring into the ropes, and double chop takes them down.
Talk about being on the same page. They were on the same sentence with that fine piece of work.
Flat out power into the scoop slam. That's using your head.
Stiff shot to the abdomen.
Oh, a headbutt.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
And Montez Ford finds himself on the defensive.
Somehow Montez has to turn the tide.
The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something about the Anawahi family that Tez and Dawkins can't quite overcome.
Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and of course the Usos. Every person with bloodline affiliation has been a real problem for the Profits. Let's see if their fortunes change against the Islanders. Oh, solid forearm.
Body taking some punishment. Tama putting it all on the line.
Oh, look out! Diving elbow. He's shooting up the turnbuckle again. Ooh. This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it. and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that on the top, oof, nobody home. Vicious right forearm. And he is directed into the corner.
Thomas saw what was coming. Oh, caught that foot by surprise. Being carried around now.
Textbook scoop slam.
Montez Ford.
From the top. Down.
And yet another from the top.
And there's the tag. It's about time.
I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Then again, the corrupt president who handed out that suspension also vacated the WWE Championship for no good reason.
Yeah, Corey, there's just too many things to correct you on there.
He thinks he has it!
And he kicks out of the pin and won.
He's still got life in this matchup.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Larry, he's looking fairly drained.
Oh! Drop toe hold.
Ascending to the top rope. And he got there. He made the tag.
From way up.
He fails to connect.
Finds the roll-up. Shoulders down.
Got there. This was almost over.
Gets slammed down.
And going for body blows is a good way to drain your opponent.
Oh. Clothesline. He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
He may get the 3 count right here.
This is it.
Kicks out. He still has life.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match. Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark.
Running power slam. Cover. 2. Got it. No, just a 2.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
With a Tongan death grip. And he breaks up the submission and they fight on. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. That should do it right there. And he wins the fall. He covers. Is this it?
Could be.
He's able to beat a 2 count.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
Taking advantage of the opportunity. 2 count. Second fall for the Islanders. And they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside this family, this bloodline, For so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known, has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors like Haku or the Wild Samoans. It wasn't easy, and you definitely had to get a little oozy along the way. But you showed that bloodline spirit and determination, and now you stand at the top of the mountain. On behalf of WWE and the 2K families, we all thank you so very much for playing. And on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anawai, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing it with all of us so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home. Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Oos, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE universe as the Tribal Chief. Is Roman Reigns still your Tribal Chief, or have you thrown in with the attempted coup by Solo Sikoa? Do you want to see Tamina finally rule over everyone? Or is it TK all day, every day, don't you say? Regardless of who you choose, you've earned the right to acknowledge your Tribal Chief.
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead. Wow, how's this for an opening opponent in a gauntlet match?
Makes you want to throw in the towel before the bell even rings.
It feels like it all has led up to this. A chance to place yourself at the head of the table. The proving ground is right here, right now.
It will be a gauntlet containing a member from every branch of the Bloodline family tree. The odds are almost insurmountable.
The road is treacherous, but surviving it will bring you immortality.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place, wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. The Rock taking a step back and measuring his opponent. Jamal starting to get the crowd involved.
Oh, what a clothesline.
And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taken them all on.
What a headbutt. He's able to counter that.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
Oh, right to the gut. No, an inverted atomic drop.
Very nice.
Ooh, again.
Oh, my goodness.
You want to control the tempo. You want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
The Great One has become relentless.
You got to wonder, what does this do to Jamal's confidence?
A gauntlet match is such a fitting stipulation for tonight, Corey. It's almost a tribal trial by fire of some sort.
Slugging it out, toe-to-toe now. Bam!
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
That'll turn your lights out.
Showing out their deadlifting prowess and just
tossing them aside.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
Samoan drop. And right into the pin.
Uh-oh. He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before two.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? I think he's totally gassed.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
And a stop to the gut, too. Uh-oh. About to hit.
That can be Jamal's demise.
2. And so Jamal is through in this gauntlet match.
There are still so many competitors left. It's hard to even focus on just one elimination here.
Whoa, look out. Roman Reigns is coming and taking no prisoners.
And let's not lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you could survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow. Here it comes. Rock got it. I think it's over.
2. What in the world?
A kick out, and Reigns is still in this.
It isn't over yet. The Rock has to find a way to persevere right now if he wants to end this. Reigns is facing some serious trouble.
The Rock reaching that other level.
Oh, an inverted atomic drop.
Very nice. This is it.
He kicks out at 2.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
And a stop to the gut, too.
And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their dispute.
Nice takedown, stack for the pin.
It only gets a 1 count.
These 1 counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of.
Reigns comes up short on that attack.
Kick to the gut.
Boom! DDT. What a display of strength here. No. Power bomb out of the apron. Oh, Rock answers back. And he gets set back into the ring.
Brutal knee strike.
Delivers the knee.
Hoisted up. Bang. Snap suplex.
The wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him. This could do it. And a kick out at 2.
Almost inhuman at this point. Rock.
Buster.
Down hard.
Reigns is absolutely rocked after that tremendous attack from The Rock. Out at 2 9/10. The Tribal Chief stays alive.
And guys, The Rock is not happy with that result. Thought it was over, but the kick out surprised him. These superstars' bodies must be racked with excruciating pain.
This is the true testament. Who can dig down, pull the lever, and become the aggressor? I also think The Rock is bleeding now, guys.
Roman Reigns doing what he does best, just stomping the hell out of his opponent.
I don't think his opponent's safe here. Kill the headlights.
Drive by.
Reigns in the corner, ready to strike. Ooh, caught with a knee to the mush. That was was quite the elimination, but we are far from the end of the road here.
This gauntlet just got more interesting with the arrival of Solo Sikoa. Here it comes!
Picture perfect from The Rock.
There's two. Kicks out, just kicked out.
I would have bet this was one after that last hit.
Goes to show you just never know what your opponent's capable of.
The Rock has cut some corners in the past, and he might be desperate enough to do it again after that kick out, guys. A reversal. He saw that coming. Uh-oh. Planted with a wicked DDT. Great counter.
What a barrage of stomps. Driven down face first.
And Sikoa gets taken a step back in the wrong direction there.
The Rock putting everything he learned from his wrestling family to work.
Spine buster! Down hard.
The Rock with the most electrifying move in all of entertainment.
People's elbow. Feeling like it's over for Sikoa.
Solo comes out of here.
Yeah, there's still a whole slew of entrants to go.
Here we go with Sika entering this gauntlet match.
Family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights. If you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling, you will automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth.
Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars' performances.
Down in a hurry.
The Rock is laying the smack it down.
Sika certainly being tested here.
Got them off their feet here. Face buster. Stomping away and then a knee right to the throat.
Now that was a very questionable attack. I think it goes beyond any gray area. Nasty stomp to finish it off.
Oh, blow to the breadbasket. Sika getting picked apart right now.
Absolutely. The Rock is breaking his opponent down.
And that blow has him wavering.
Really just laying it in.
Boom!
Up fast. Spine buster. Down hard.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. Sika's time has come to an end in the gauntlet.
A grueling road ahead. We still have 5 more entrants ready to go. And now we've got Tama Tonga stepping up in this gauntlet match.
Electrifying offense from the Brahma Bull.
Tama Tonga's...
There it is! Yes! Right down!
The Rock has this wrapped up.
2! No way! No way!
He is just barely still in the fight. I don't know how many more times he's going to be able to kick out after that.
That was too close for comfort.
Rock might need to dial up a little more electricity than usual, if that wasn't enough.
Into the snap suplex.
Pulled in from belly to belly. Definitely some damage dealt to him there.
And The Rock reminding everyone that he's so much more than just catchphrases and charisma. Uh-oh.
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
A reversal. Well scouted.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Two Titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
With the lariat.
Uh-oh. About to hit.
That could put Tama down for good.
There's two. With elimination. Tama has been eliminated. It's out of here.
One down, 4 more to go. We've got ourselves a gauntlet, gentlemen. Now this is interesting. Jimmy Uso is next in the gauntlet.
Look at this, just unloading. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Working the midsection there.
Jimmy Uso getting worked on right now.
Showing exactly why he's the great one. Ooh, again. Right to the gut. Up fast. Spine buster. Down hard.
The millions and millions are prepared to experience.
There's the people's elbow. Picture perfect from The Rock.
And that's it. Jimmy Uso is gone. His time in this gauntlet match is over.
Out they go, but we still have 3 more superstars chomping at the bit to win this gauntlet match. And here's the next opponent. You know Fatu's come to the gauntlet with a plan.
Clothesline. And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the caliber of relatives already eliminated, you can't help but be impressed.
Everyone is out of their seats right now.
All eyes are glued on the action in front of them.
Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock. The Rock, can you smell it?
Fatu needs to better assess the situation to turn this around. And a stomp to the gut.
Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry.
Oh, man.
Had that move from The Rock scouted.
He finally creates some more offense for himself.
If Fatu was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
Producing a trampling. And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now. Look at this. Picture perfect backbreaker. The fight has been taken to Fatu.
The Rock's opponent needs to know his role.
The proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
Oh, what a clothesline. Oh, my goodness. That was a showing of control and aggression. Something they want to keep up.
Oh, that'll turn your skin red. Quick thinking by The Rock.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days. Flinged across the way.
The damage is really piling up now.
I'm positive this wasn't in his game plan, but if he wants to survive this match, he needs to come up with a new plan ASAP.
Here's a cover. Could be it. Oh, he's out at 2.
did he do that?
The Rock, he's thinking big.
Soaring. Big splash.
Is it enough? The cover! 2. That's it. It's over. Matchers taken out of this gauntlet match.
2 more competitors to come after this entrance. This is awesome.
The Gauntlet's next entrant is Haku.
Deeper into this war for the head of the table, the WWE Universe has gained hope. They're starting to believe a miracle is possible.
Uh-oh. About to hit. Rock bottom.
The Rock has this wrapped up.
2. Only 2?
Are we sure that wasn't 3? Just about as close as you can get.
The Rock reformulating his game plan. It was not enough to end this, so he'll have to move on to plan B.
No respect being shown whatsoever with those stomps. Belly to belly.
He took the worst of that impact.
Electrifying offense from The Rock.
The Rock now has a leg up in this match.
Haku has been snuffed out.
Down in a hurry.
One step ahead there.
Haku showing he's not out of it.
This could be a good chance for Haku to get some distance and rethink things.
These two trading one blow after another.
Boom. Slugging away with everything they've got.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Ooh. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Boom. He has to be in a world of hurt here. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. There is the people's punch.
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him.
Running knee.
Rock.
Buster.
Down hard.
Does he have him here? Time's up for Haku. No longer running the gauntlet.
We've seen twists and turns, but here's our last entrant.
Is that fall will
It
win
is
the match.
Rosie entering the gauntlet.
Pulls their opponent in. Belly to belly.
One final adversary stands in the way. The road has been tumultuous.
Take off.
Through the air. It connects.
You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off. Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Survive this.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
Somehow he kicked out.
He's in total disbelief. That did not finish the job.
Everyone watching this is in total disbelief right now.
Guys, even The Rock can't believe it. He thought that was that. Now the Brahma Bull is left searching for answers. Pulled in for
belly to belly.
just mounted with punches.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Oh, great wherewithal there. And that prevents Rosie's attack. Caught with the knee. These attacks are starting to impact him. Oh, my God.
Vicious backbreaker.
Rosie in a bit of danger.
I think The Rock's opponent can smell it, guys.
Clothesline.
Going for the cover. He might just have it.
No, he gets the shoulder up.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there. Stomp after stomp after stomp. He dodges out of danger.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
He could be starting to really struggle in this match.
Just stomping every single part of his body.
Oh, feet tackle. Elbow after elbow after elbow. Beat down in the corner. Rock with a great counter.
Up fast. Buster.
Down hard. Is victory close? This could be it. Shoulder up, shoulder up.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down? Uh-oh.
Great ring awareness with the hip toss.
And listen to this place.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Press slam.
Ouch.
Caught with a clothesline.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Rock got it. I think it's over. Oh, man, this might be it.
And The Rock picks up the win.
The winner of this match, and officially, your Tribal Chief,
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow. Scars will remain for life. But in this family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the head of the table.